What is up, guys? Welcome back to some Doom open beta multiplayer gameplay, and this is some team deathmatch on Infernal, and we are using the static rifle and the super shotgun along with a teleporter. And I felt like I needed to post a different gameplay or some more gameplay, just showing some different weapons. Changing it up a little bit, have some variety on the game. Don't want to. I wanted to post some more gameplay. I played pretty hard the other night. Played for a while, got to the max level, and did a lot. I went for a lot of gameplays. I tried to do some. I got probably. There's another gameplay I feel confident. I thought was I balled out. I did pretty well. I think it was only like a 15-5 gameplay, so it wasn't amazing. It wasn't anything like, oh my god, like I can't believe he even did that. It wasn't like crazy, but it was a sniper gameplay, so I feel like that's worth it to post. I'm gonna have to dig through my games and find it, because I just recorded everything and I didn't bother to delete stuff that I felt was bad because they were all decent. I wanted to have a variety just in case I wanted to keep posting this. I have stuff, but I'm really looking forward to Gears of War beta coming out here in the next few days. I think it comes out on the 25th for everybody, but it for sure, you're supposed to get a code if you played the Ultimate Edition. By the 18th, I want to say, is what I read somewhere online. So I don't know. I'm gonna look out in my messages, see if I got it. Hopefully I did, because I'm definitely gonna play that way more than I'll play this. At least I think. I don't know. Gears of War. I never played Judgment, but I played 3, and 3 was just, I enjoyed the hell out of 3's multiplayer. I played 2 a lot. 2 was great. And I hopped on Gears 1 real late, so I didn't get to experience the greatness of that multiplayer in its prime. But Gears is a different multiplayer, which is fun because it's different every time. It's not all the same. It's fun. It's different, but it's a good different, I always think. And Gears just has everything. It has a bunch of different stuff. It's got its own kind of zombies thing. It's got Horde, but that's not really what I'm trying to talk about. I don't foresee myself getting Doom day one when it comes out, just because it comes out the same week as Uncharted, and I really want to get Uncharted just because I think that game is going to be... I'm hoping that game's fantastic, but I really want to play through it because right now I've got 3 in my PS3, and I'm trying to beat that. I'm not even halfway through it yet, but it shouldn't take me more than a couple of days to beat. I beat the first 2 when I really sat down and started playing them. I went through those games within like 2 days each at the most. Uncharted 2 was great. I really liked Uncharted 2, so I don't know. I haven't beat 3 yet, so I'll make some comments on another video when I beat 3. And, I'll probably make a video leading up to 4, and I'll definitely post a Let's Play of 4, and I might do some gameplay of the multiplayer if there is. I want to say there's going to be multiplayer because there's been in the last 2, so I don't know why they wouldn't have it in the 4th, and especially on the new gen consoles, so I think it would be really interesting. But I was watching the playoffs. The NBA playoffs have started now, and I was watching the Golden State game. Saw a little bit of the what other game was I watching? I was seeing the Hawks, and I want to say they were playing the Celtics. But I really, Golden State. If you don't know anything about basketball, Golden State, finished 73-9 this past season, which is like the best record in NBA history. So I know I don't foresee. I have a hard time believing that they don't go on to the finals. And if they don't, or even if they go to the finals and lose, really, like, in my mind, like, that just kind of is a big damper on like on their season. Like, it just kind of puts, like, I don't know, because there's talk about them being like, because obviously if you finish with the best record ever, you're talked about being one of the best teams ever. So if you don't win the finals, are you even, like, does it even matter? So not to say they won't win the finals, because I hope they do, because it'd be really great. It'd be kind of a letdown if they didn't. It'd be kind of a letdown for a lot of people. It'd be letdown for the fans. For the team, and it's just kind of, you just kind of like, oh man, they should have probably win, but I just don't see that team having 4 bad games in a series, just overall. I was watching some stuff, and they definitely do go through some like streaks, I feel like, where they play kind of bad. They drop games, and it's not like they lose their games by like really close. I feel like they lose a couple games. The games they've lost, I feel like generally were pretty bad. They lost by like at least 10 points. So I mean, I know they're not going to go perfect through the playoffs, and I mean, I don't think you want to go perfect through the playoffs. I think you want to have some. I think losing in some games kind of builds you up, makes you kind of have a more aggressive mentality. You want to win more than you did before you had lost, and you want to really go out there and prove yourself and show who you are as a team. But I think, like, in reality, the only team, I was talking to a guy I work with, and the only team I see who really, not that I know a ton about basketball and can like make good. I feel like I'm not like the most educated person about basketball. I mean, I'm way more into football, but I feel like the Cavs are really the only team that has like a legitimate shot at beating them in the finals. But the Spurs too. Everyone, the Spurs. If that goes to like, I just don't see any of their games, any of their series going to a Game 7. I don't think there's a series where we're all just saying, oh yeah, it's gonna go to Game 7 in this one. Especially with the Warriors. I just feel like the Warriors, at worst, go to a Game 6. They'll finish everyone in 6. And, that's just personally what I think. And I feel like they go and they put up so many points so quick, and they just, like, they don't have to, like, not try, but they just don't, like, it doesn't look like they struggle as much as some of these other teams and, like, go through the droughts they do. But that's just my kind of spiel on it. If the Warriors don't win it, it's going to be a letdown. And, they really just have to win it. I feel like not winning it just kind of makes it like, dang, they had the best season ever, but they didn't even win the finals. Like, oh man, that's just a letdown. But, really, the only teams I feel like could beat them are the Spurs and the Cavs. And really, I don't see it. I wouldn't. The only reason the Cavs would beat them is because LeBron's all pissed from last year. So I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.